Hi, my name is David, a licensed marriage and family therapist, and today we're going to be talking about what to do when you are accused of being insecure and too jealous. Stay tuned. When we enter a relationship, we all have expectations of our partner. We have expectations in all aspects of our life. How we will communicate together, how we will get along together, how we will make love together, how we will raise a family together. This is healthy and normal for couples to have expectations of their behavior and of the behavior of their partner. As a matter of fact, some of our greatest disappointments in our relationship come from our expectations not being met. If our partner doesn't show up for us in ways that we were expecting them to, we feel sad, we feel hurt, we feel rejected. Perhaps they're not communicating with us in a way that works for us. Perhaps they're not giving us the attention that we need. Perhaps our sex life isn't up to our expectations or our desires. Perhaps our family life doesn't meet what we grew up with as children, and therefore we're sad and disappointed in the way things are. Welcome to marriage. The joining together of two people is definitely a challenge. Although we have one soul, we do exist in two separate bodies, and each one of these bodies has its own personality, its own challenges, its own cultural beliefs, its own history, and its own way of seeing the world. Coming together as one and learning how to get along together, that's the challenge of a lifetime. That's what makes marriage so special and unique, and that's what makes it so rewarding when we do eventually come together and have a peaceful and harmonious relationship. In an effort to come together as one, we can and we do fight. I don't like to be told what to do, and neither do you. I want to behave in a way that's most comfortable for me, and so do you. One way that we deal with the pressure that our partner puts on us is to criticize, blame, and shame them for the way they're feeling. It's easy for me to say, "Oh, that's so stupid," or "You're being too controlling," or my favorite one nowadays, which is, "You're so jealous and you're so insecure." This shows up most often when our partner behaves inappropriately around somebody of the opposite sex. Let's say, for example, your wife or your girlfriend is dressing around men in a way that you find inappropriate. Or let's just say your boyfriend is flirting with women in a way that makes you very uncomfortable. An easy way for them to get you off their back is just to point their finger at you and say, "Oh, you're being so jealous. Stop being so insecure." Doing this is a way of turning the problem around onto you. Rather than hearing you out, listening to your concerns, and compromising, instead, they make it seem as if the problem is on you, forcing you to become comfortable with the way they're behaving, lest you show up with problems such as jealousy and insecurity in the relationship. This is the height of disrespect and lack of accountability. By the way, this doesn't mean that you're not being overly controlling or you're not behaving in a highly insecure manner. Your partner may be correct, but accusing you of being insecure or too jealous is nothing more than preying on an emotion you may have and shaming you for feeling that way. My response to the accusation of "you are so insecure" is, yes, I am insecure 100%, and yes, I am jealous 100%. It is totally appropriate to feel jealous and insecure if one were to find out that their wife of 10 years is texting a man at 2 a.m. in the morning. It is totally appropriate to feel jealous and insecure for your wife if she finds out that you're taking a gorgeous coworker out for dinner and drinks after work. And yes, it is totally appropriate for your partner to feel insecure if she catches you kissing another woman on the lips. Jealousy and insecurity are completely appropriate emotions when your partner is behaving in a way that begets jealousy and insecurity. When you feel that your family life is threatened, or when you feel that your relationship that you invested in is threatened, or when you feel that your partner's behavior is outside the bounds of what constitutes a healthy, committed relationship, yes, being insecure is normal, and shaming you for that is totally inappropriate. When your partner defends themselves and says you're just being too jealous or too insecure, they're trying to gaslight you to create an alternate reality where whatever their behavior is makes perfect sense, and the feelings that you have are totally illegitimate. If your partner is feeling uncomfortable with your behavior, Rather than label, pathologize, and dismiss their feelings, we need to do the opposite. We need to hear them out, listen to what they're saying, and reevaluate our behavior. It could very well be that we are behaving in a way that is violating safe boundaries in our relationship. We may be behaving in a way that's causing jealousy and insecurity in our partners, which is the last thing we want to do if we want to have a loving, long-term relationship. Don't forget, you and her are on the same team, working to build a life together. There will be challenges, disappointments, and differences. We never want to let our partner feel smaller or less than because they see things differently or they feel things differently than we do. The opposite is true. We want to honor their feelings, respect the way they see the world, and compromise and come together as one so that we can both feel comfortable in this relationship that we're building together. When you prioritize your spouse's feelings and when you legitimize the way she is feeling and the way he is feeling, and you can really hear each other and are willing to change, this will bring you two closer together. God bless, and here's to you building a great marriage. Thank you so much for joining me on another Building Great Marriages video. If there was content here that you appreciate and like, please don't forget to like and subscribe below. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section, and I'll see you on the next one.